And referee Abdullah Al-Hujali, with Len Cornelio and Kenny Regino supporting him in the officiating crew. Game number 2 is underway. A misfire coming from the Letran Knights. Now, James, of course, Perpetual, naka-adjust na sila sa mga gagawin ng Letran. They saw their strengths in game number 1 as we see that pass from Manalili. Mintis lang mula dito kay Gamad. But it is essential for Perpetual to get off to a faster start.
Exactly right, Marty. Kita natin dito, rebounding is going to be key for them, especially the second chance points. And one of the keys here for them is to, masagot nila itong 2-3 zone, especially hitting those threes when they need it the most.
Yeah. Letran had 7 threes in the first half, which opened up the disparity and separation in that game. They were ahead 50-36, ahead by 19 at one point, 43-24 JV, and they also capitalized on this free throw shooting first half pa lang.
They were doing, everything they wanted in game 1 without, less resistance here for Perpetual, so they need to really lock in with their defensive schemes.
Perpetual has it. Patrick Sleep lost the handle again. Another steal for the Letran Knights. They're off to a fantastic start here, forcing Perpetual to a couple of turnovers. Fadeaway turnaround is off for Jimbo Estrada. Now it's throw it courtside for the first time in this game. Let's hear it from Chantal Laude. Chantal?
Martin and JV, the Letran Knights, started the season flat with a 0-3, but here they are in one win away from championships. They have finally found their rhythm. Pero hindi naman daw pala ito nagsimula dahil lang bumalik sila sa tradisyon ng pagpapakalbo. Because it was a continuous learning process. Ika nga ni Coach Alan Ricardo, it was always either winning or learning. Pag nasasaktan from losses, natututo, pero mas maganda nga raw kapag parehas panalo at natututo pa. Kaya for this game, ang gusto niyang ipakita ng kanyang kapanan ay relentless effort. Palala ni Coach ang kapanan, be smart, and surrender yourself to the game. Yan muna, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Chantal Laude. And that's going to be the game plan now. What do you think of that, James?
I mean, they started 0-3 to start this season, pero tingnan natin dito, lay up the MGC. It's MGC versus Gamad to start off this game. Pero the report says, kung nagpakalbo sila, lumabas sa superpowers. Itong Letran, they started to, the chemistry, everybody chipping in, locking in. So, kailangan talaga magpakalbo once in a while.
Ganun pala talaga yan. And also, James, this is why you build a deep team. Diba? This is why you add all of these pieces because it will come in handy. Hindi man kayo maging 100%, at least chemistry-wise, wala pa din yung sistema ninyo. But come playoff time, when you start peaking, it will come in handy.
You're right, Martin. Ang hirap nung magpipick ka to start the season. And that's what Letran did. They started slow, pero peak at the right time.
John Abbas pulls it down. Patrick Sleet carries the rock. And again, he's being hounded by the Letran guards. This time, he draws a foul.
He has been ultra-aggressive to see Patrick Sleet really attacking to the heart of the defense ng Letran Knights. He had 2 turnovers already, but it doesn't matter for him. It's do or die for Patrick Sleet.
That's right. Looks like that's the instruction from Coach Olsen para dito kay Patrick Sleet. MGC. Goho Cruz sends it out or go extra pass. Sleet had all day to shoot that. Misfired. Sleet, pumomba sa ilalim si Patrick Sleet.
And that's, how they answer itong 2-3 zone na ginawa agad, dineploy ni Coach Allen early in this game. Not shooting the 3-point shot, pero getting those offensive rebounds and converting that to second chance points.
And that is the name of the game for the Perpetual Altas. Relentless on the boards is this team. Manalili has it. He has Jericho Nunez in front of him. Oh, what a pass. Santos, though, couldn't finish.
That's a great cut by Santos. Only the finish couldn't convert.
Sleet, yes! Back-to-back baskets for Patrick Sleet.
And this guy is just unconscious, just going to the defense every time he gets the ball.
Parang attack mode na yan Itong si Patrick Sleet, He is on tunnel vision right now. Gamad Manalili. Santos with the screen. Gamad for 3. Off to the left. And rebound ends up with Abyss. Here comes Perpetual. They have the 2-point lead here, recovering from a slower start earlier. And they go back to Patrick Sleet. 10-24. Sleet picks it up. Ball is tapped. That is the third turnover for the Altas.
Great defense by the Letran Knights. Third turnover for Patrick Lee. Talaga, they're going under. They're trying to make him shoot the 3.
Oh, MDO! With a long distance hit.
And that's his second three-pointer. Dito sa first quarter natin, Martin. Unusual MDO to start off the game.
Giving everything against his former team. Nunez. Goho Cruz. Di ginamit yung screen. Ito na. One dribble pull-up for John Abyss. A lot of contact underneath, but no whistle. Well, let's see what happened here. Patrick Sleet really taking it strong here in the first quarter. Second basket in a row right here, but quickly countered by this MDO3. We got a timeout. It's Letran ahead by 1. Balik sa ating laban inside the Mall of Asia Arena for Season 101 Semifinals. This is Father Virgilio Paredes, Junior OAR from San Sebastian in our management committee. Right beside him is Sir Frank Ducey from the University of Perpetual Health System Downtown. His team is in action. And right beside him is Dr. Alan Paul Laico, PhD from LPU. Katabi rin niya sa may kaliwa si Father Victor Calvo Jr. OP of Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Hello to our management committee representatives here in the NCAA, but we go back to our first quarter action. 5:44 left. Toe-to-toe start, JB.
You're right. Talagang maganda ang game plan for both head coaches dito sa first quarter natin. Pero nakita natin dito, early binigyan ng pahinga. Ito si Patrick Sleet.
That's right. Did much of the activity earlier, but incurred a few turnovers to start this game. That's an air ball for Titing Manalili. So Perpetual will get it back.
JM Tolabo. For
And a substitution here at the center spot for Coach Ocean Racela. Tolabot off the bench. So ito na yung second unit. Nagsisimula nang mag-deploy yung parehong coaches natin. AJ Buensalida comes in for Letran.
Look at Perpetual, Martin. Usually MGC and Patrick Sleet goes out the same time. Pero now, MGC is going to be the point of attack dito sa offense nila.
Orgo, mid-range J, too strong. Buensalida rips out the rebound. Here's Jimboy Estrada. Buensalida thought about the 3. Nabitawan ng bola. Natapikan. Ahead for Orgo, who saves it. Oh, MGC couldn't hold on to it. Manalili lobs it up. Santos completes the alley-oop.
What a pass. What a finish by Santos. Great action, great play for the Letran Knights.
Early highlight in game number 2. Tulabot looking for a teammate. Orgo will try again. Lot of time to take that one. Comes up short.
You can see the pressure, Martin, the hesitation for Orgo before hitting that shot.
And Letran is really letting them take those 3-point shots, JB.
That's the game plan, Martin. Only 5 3-point field goals dito sa game 1.
Here's the spray for Estrada. Pinapus lang dun sa 3 puntos na yon. Balik ang bola sa Perpetual.
LA Casinillo.
How about this? Highlights for Letran. Titing Manalili. He is showtime in transition. Lobbing it up to his favorite tandem, Kevin Santos up top.
And also, Martin, that's not a easy finish for Kevin Santos. Nasa ilalim na yung board yung ulo niya.
Maglupay, Casinillo. Now in the ball game for Perpetual. Casinillo has it, spins, bounce pass underneath to Labot. Medyo nagulat dun sa pasang yun, James.
They called the 3-second violation dito. Pero, you know, itong Letran, they're really tightening up sa drives ng Perpetual. They're forcing them to really take those 3-pointers.
That's right. Until Perpetual hits at least 2. Hindi mag-iiba ng game plan ng Letran as Manalili draws the foul. His shot almost went down, but he'll take 2 in a bit.
Blocking foul, number 19 by Cole Cruz.
Jonathan Manalili across the
JP
board.
Moral.
Production
John Addis.
in the first game.
2
15
free throws for
points,
Titing Manalili.
6 steals. James, 6 steals, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds.
You know, very underrated. Ito si Titing Manili on the defensive end. He's a smart defender. You know, not really the pressure defender na inisip ng mga tao when you hear defensive player. Pero he reads the plays well. Offensive plays ng kalaban.
Oh, just misses both free throws. So it's still a 3-point lead. JP Boral, also in the contest, lost the basketball. JP trying to claim it back. Ganda nung pasa. Santos, caught defense by Tulabot. Jimboy. Manalili took it himself and puts it up and in.
What a finish by Titing Manalili. The body control to get that 2 points.
12-7 lead for Letran. They're showing us that they wanted more. Casinillo drains it from downtown.
That's a good sign for the second stringers here to get that momentum, to get that confidence dito sa first quarter natin.
Maybe that'll open things up for Perpetual, their first 3 in the game. Manalili also decides to shoot. Boral gets it. JP Boral, derecho. Wala, Tulabot cleans it up.
And that's how they should play every time running back on offense. Get those offensive rebounds, get those second chance points.
Good action so far from Tulabot. Played 19 minutes in game number 1. Scored 3 points. Ah, nicely done again from the Letran Knights. Jimboy connecting with Titing Manalili. And they're still ahead, 14-11 here in the first. Back to the coverage. Titing Manalili is doing everything for Letran early on here. The score right there. Casinillo with the answer on the other side. Here's the cleanup by Tulabot. But Manalili again locating his man. This time it's Jimboy Estrada waiting up top. This is Dr. Lorenzo from Emilio Aguinaldo College. Right beside him is Sir Paul Supan. At syempre po, ang ating NCAA Commissioner, si Attorney Rico Quicho, our Commissioner for NCAA Season 101. Good to have you with us. Marami pong salamat sa inyong panonood via Heart of Asia, GMA Sports PH, and NCAA Philippines. We already have a Game 3 booked on Sunday. We're looking for a second one because why not?
2 minutes.
Coverage continues. JP Moral and Perpetual, they have the basketball. Casinillo from the other side this time. Doesn't get it. Battle for the rebound. Nobody gets it. Lalabas for Letran basketball.
Pero dito for Coach Allen, pag pinasok ito si Junroque, automatic 1-2-2 yan. Junroque on the top of that 1-2-2. On the other side naman, Coach Olsen here subbing out MGC, putting back in Patrick Sleet to lead the offense. So he's leaving one of his core players to start their offense.
And that's how he's gonna counter Letran's second unit. Jimboy, pocket pass, spin, shot, off the glass, off. Tulabot gets it.
That guy has been locking down on defense. Tulabot playing great minutes.
That's right, off the benches. Made life harder for the Letran bigs. Tulabot here, searches, pulls the trigger, just too strong. And here comes Manalili. Manalili, coast to coast for Titing Manalili.
It's a 5 against 1. Titing Manalili going court to court for the layup. No one stopping him.
My goodness. Sleet sends it out. Pale kay Patrick Sleet. Here's the feed. Bora leans in for the deuce.
From Patrick Sleet.
16-13. It's tit for tat in this first frame. Manalili. Buensalida makes his move. Again, that's Tulabot with a nice defense. Patrick Sleet with a walk in the park.
Patrick Sleet taking all the way, but give the credit to Tulabot on the defensive end.
Perpetual fighting back here in the first. Last few seconds. Manalili. 5, 4, 3. Bounce pass. Santos with a finish.
What a pass by Titing. Just the chemistry, knowing nagkakaamu yan eh. Na itong dalawa, si Manalili and Santos.
Again, to beat the clock here in the first, Manalili finds Santos on the cut. And the 2 points underneath. 6 assists in the first quarter for Jonathan Manalili. And they lead it 18-15 after the first 10 minutes. Magbabalik po kami. To the coverage, and it has been the Titing Manalili show here after the first quarter. He has 6 assists in the first quarter alone. Pinapakita namin yung mga puntos niya, pero yung highlight talaga yung mga pasa niya, as we see this drive, another drive for Manalili. He has been spectacular in this game. Action continues here in the second. Martin Javier, JB Mocon in the broadcast. The scoop was a little wild for Alcantara. James, Perpetual down by 3 here. What do they need to do to catch up with Letran?
They just need to focus sa game plan, sa scouting report, especially on that last play. Kevin Santos on the corner. you're giving Kevin Santos the three, and you're locking down on the paint. He can't go backdoor on you. That's not gonna help for Coach Olsen and Perpetual.
They've had a couple of Kevin Santos baskets already. Casinillo navigating, challenging the defense, and he draws the foul on a Letran defender. This is going to be on EJ Buensalida. And first entry in the game for Teo Quahao is going to be joined by Mark Denver Omega.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Ito gusto ni Coach Allen Martin when Teo Quahao gets on the floor.
Yeah.
The next play is going to be a Spain action involving him.
This is actually late entry already for Teo Quahao, who enters at the tail end of the first. Okay, pasa natin sa ating courtside reporter na si Chantal Laude. Chantal.
Yes, Martin, para sa Perpetual Altas, there is no tomorrow. Kaya naman Coach Olsen Rosella want to see the sense of urgency of his team to get this crucial win. Kwento pa nga ni Coach, throughout the season, the strength of the Perpetual Altas has always been defense. At ito raw ang hindi nila naipakita during their last game kontra Letran. They may have strong offensive players like Patrick Sleep, but defense will always be their helping asset. Hindi man daw nila mas to stop, but they have to at least limit players like Titing Manalili. Now, Coach Olsen's last wake-up call for the Altas, there's only small room for errors today if we want to win this game. That's why we have to make every possession count. Martin and JV?
Maraming salamat, Chantal Laude. And I think defense clicked for Perpetual in the second half of game number 1 because they only allowed Letran 27 points. But again, it was a little too late because Letran was able to manage their lead.
Yeah, especially at the end game. Clutch shots for
Mark
Letran.
Omega!
MDO scores with the left hand. And the lead is 5 for the Letran Knights. Orgo for 3. Wala pa rin para kay Sean Orgo.
I feel like, sorry Martin, I feel like the shots of Perpetual are a bit hurried, no? Even though in this challenge, yung mga 3-pointers.
That's right. Teo Quahao misses on the other side. Alcantara was ahead, but they're unable to locate him and get him the basketball. Corral knocks it down. That's why.
A walk-in 3 for JP Boral. Not the best of plays for Perpetual, but obviously they will take that one.
Yeah. JP Boral is on the board here in the second. He has 5 points in total. Jun Roque, the former Altas, nails the mid-range J.
A ball screen action for Jun Roque. That's tough to guard.
Jericho Nunez with a quick counter on the other end.
And that's how they stick to Letran. The fast break points, the running game.
Yeah. Here's Manalili. Manalili. Count it. And the foul for Jonathan Manalili. This guy is unbelievable. Look at the pass here to set up MDO. JP Boral right here. This is the walk-in 3. But afterwards, Jun Roque answered with a mid-range jumper. Good exchange of baskets here in the second frame so far. And then Titing Manalili took matters into his own hands right here.
Kita mo dito, Martin. Defender of Manalili tried to go under, but he's just too smart. Late yung slice and great screen by Buensalida. Foul dito si Manalili is putting a lot of pressure. The gravity that he gets when he's on the floor, he's trying to post up, trying to ball screen, trying to attack. Nahirapan maka-adjust itong Perpetual.
And we were talking about this on cam. He now has 7 assists with 0 turnovers.
Wow.
Talk about efficiency. Orgo misfiring again. Abis follows it up.
And they should keep shooting those free threes kasi nandyan sila Abis to pick up the mess.
25-22. This is MDO. Ooh, offensive foul on the screen on Mark Denver Omega, but that's only his first.
Offensive foul, number 23.
Look at this.
Omega, his first.
Orgo misfiring, and then John Abis cleans it up off the glass.
Kita mo dito, Martin Bensalida not even trying to challenge that corner shot. Binibigay talaga.
Si Orgo hindi pa nakakabutas dito. And it's a steal for Letran. Montesilio. Roque, the miri again. This time it bounces out. Eto na, si Sean Orgo. Struggling so far. They go to MGC. MGC puts it up and in. 2+1, a special for Marco Cruz.
And that's how you do it. Just attack every time to the heart and defense. Itong Letran, that jab was deadly.
Kevin Santos.
Look at this. Marco Cruz has been quiet up until this point, breaking his silence for his 4th point in the game. Again, just for information here, game number 1, he scored 9 points in the first quarter, 4 out of 7 from the field. He ended up with 10 points, 4 out of 13 from the field, JV. So he didn't make another shot from the field after the first.
Yung giggle factor talaga eh. Kita mo eh.
So, isa pa yung determinadong bumawi para sa Perpetual. Montesilio, too strong. Roque, yes!
June Roque!
Roque providing great minutes.
Timeout Perpetual help.
Offensive rebounds. Naka 2-3 zone kasi ang Perpetual.
Great counters in this second quarter. But Letran stays ahead by 3. Oh, former Perpetual Altas in attendance. This is Jello Razon. O kailangan nila ng Jello Razon sa offense to. I'm trying to remember. Teka. At the back of my head. Sige, alalahanin ko mamaya. Pasensya na po. Wala.
Martin, wala nga si
Pero
Ray.
si Jello, nga, wala. Oh, Big Macandaya is here. Imagine if you still had Big Mac on this Letran lineup. Meron ka pang 6'9" na sentro. Diba? Grabe na. But 27-24, that is the tally. Perpetual with the basketball. We're coming off a timeout. Roque reads the pass well. 2-on-1 break. June. Patrick Sleet gives up the foul.
Another turnover for Perpetual. So malaking bagay. On the 1-2-2 zone, nandun si June Roque. Talagang confusing itong Perpetual to stop their offense.
And this is now becoming a problem for the Perpetual Altas. 9 first half turnovers for the Altas so far, just compared to 2 committed by Letran. And
Pero they're only down 3 points. Imagine that. 9 turnovers. It was the first half. With 5 minutes left. But Letran isn't shooting well also. That's why we only have a 3-point lead.
3 out of 7 from the free throw line are the Knights after those 2 misses by Roque. Sleet. 7 to shoot. Patrick Sleet finding. Uy! Naplangka lang doon si Nunez. Ito na si Montesilio. And Letran will wait halfway through the second. They're still in front here.
There's the Spain action for Deo Quao.
Montesilio has Sleet. Roque pulls the trigger. Couldn't find the target. There's a foul on the floor, though. On that rebound sequence, it's going to be on.
Holding foul, number 14, John Abbott.
Yeah, it's going to be on him. So Tulabot comes back.
For the night. JM Tulabot.
Oh,
On Abyss.
it was on
For
Abyss. Yeah.
Rico Nunez.
On that slight push.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Naka-stretch ng konti yung forearm nito ni John Abyss. Manalili is back in the game. Roque from the inbound. Nothing there. Sean Orgo has it. And he draws the foul. That's a continuation for Sean Orgo.
A great attack by Orgo. One way to get, not sure if this is his first 2 points, but this is one of the keys also for Perpetual. Put them on their heels kasi they're staying on a 1-2-2 zone. Do not let them set up that 1-2-2 zone. Just attack.
It is his first field goal, JV, and his first 2 points in the contest after 5 tries. And he completes the three-point play and ties the ball game only for the second time in the first half. Manalili. When Salida makes his move. There was a whistle first. And
Holding foul,
that's Perpetual's 4th team foul. So one more will put them over the limit.
Jimboy Estrada.
Jimboy Estrada comes back in.
For Deo Quajo. New free throws for Aaron Juan Salida.
Pero naging effective itong 3-2 zone ni Coach Olsen. Sa midway na ng second quarter natin.
That's a counter adjustment by Coach O. And even on offense, they're playing it early, not allowing Letran's defense to establish when they get the chance. Salida. 1 out of 2 on that
Perpetual
trip.
is really doing well running the break. The only thing is their half-court plays when they slow it down.
That's true. Ito, masusubukan ulit sila sa half-court. Nicely done. Ooh!
Sorry, miss for MGC. What a great pass there.
And Jonathan Manalili makes them pay on the other end.
That's gotta hurt if you're Perpetual.
Wow. 30-27. It was tied a few moments ago. Now Letran with a separation again. Goho Cruz off the glass. Too strong. Pinag-uusapan natin yung kigil ng MGC and 2 straight plays. Nakita natin. Tutukan na,
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Hindi nga lang maipasok ni Mark Goho Cruz, and then Titing Manalili making this one look easy. Patrick Sleet. Sleet saw an opening, pulling the trigger and dropping it through.
And this guy has been leading etong Altas this game too, and he should, as he should. He has been very aggressive to start this ball game.
We want to see a scoring explosion from Patrick Sleet today. They'll need that, talking about Perpetual. He has 7 points in the first half. Jun Roque, 3 to shoot. Jun Roque with a cold-blooded answer from the outside.
As we can see here, Jun Roque very confident this semifinals.
Again, he wants to prove his former team that he's still Jun Roque. Like they remember it. John Abyss scores inside. It's a 1-point game. It's getting good, folks. 2:55 left in the first half. Welcome back to the coverage. Look at this confident shot by Patrick Sleet. Just decided to set his feet and pull the trigger. But the former Altas Jun Roque has been in the zone here in the first half. 7 points, 50% shooting from the field. And then this guy, John Abis, who had 20 points, a season high in game number 1, scores right here with this move. Oh, si Boss Anton Tamayo, team manager of Perpetual. Watching here. Okay, his dad, Dr. Anthony Jose Tamayo, the president of University of Perpetual Health System Delta, and also a policy board member in the NCAA, celebrates his birthday tomorrow, December 6. So we send the advance greeting for Dr. Tamayo of Perpetual as Tapeño announces his entry with a basket inside.
What a pass again by Jonathan Manalili to Tapeño.
8 assists already for Manalili. There's a foul underneath. How about Jonathan Manalili annihilating this Perpetual defense? Finding Tapeño, the undersized big, waiting all alone.
Sabi ko nga sa'yo, Martin, the gravity of Jonathan Manalili, talagang nahihila niya. His initial defender and the big man defender, napupunta sa kanya. Hindi itong defender ng big doesn't even think of his man anymore.
Yung way niya ng pag-attract. Alala ko, JV mo ko niya.
Aray ko po.
Nung college na. On the court, yung pag-attract on the court.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that.
Yan.
Kahit di mo naman kailangan i-clear, partner eh.
Okay. Hindi, para lang malinaw.
Okay, thank you.
Kasi sure ako may mga nakikinig, tapos kilala ka. Niisip nila, oo nga. On the court nga. 33-35 with 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Roque. Manalili. Stolen by Casinillo. Here's LA. MGC nakabuelo straight to the cup.
And finally getting his 2 points after a couple of misses. Ito si MGC.
Badly needed for Marco Cruz to get back on track. 6 points in the first half. All tied up again. Estrada. Nasundutan. Jimboy. That one rolls out. Ito na ang Perpetual. Casinillo to Sleet. Patrick Sleet scores on the other side. May kasama pang isa.
And the Stars came to play this game 2 semifinals. What a pass by Casamillo. And the finish by this guy. Nabitawan pa for the end 1.
Sleety boy with the stare right after. And also Coach Olsen celebrating that basket. 13 for Patrick Sleet.
But give credit also the defense of MGC being tasked to defend Jimboy Estrada.
And a lead change here in the second quarter. Only our third one in the game. Roque couldn't answer. Marco Cruz. Casinillo. No. Abis offensive board. Abis. Ball is loose. It's live. It's with Benalili. Diding.
Oh, they called a foul on Patrick Sleet. Pero Manali had all the momentum in the world for that drive.
Look at the takeoff by Diding Manalili, challenging this Sleet defense.
New free throw is for Diding Manalili.
Tumila pa pagkatapos. Manalili, 1 out of 4 from the free throw line. 38-35. He does have 9 points and 8 assists in the first half. And the fans of Titing are in attendance. Ooh, 0 out of 2. That's the second empty trip.
And
that's
why Martin Perpetual is leading by 3. You know, the field goal percentage of Letran is not great.
Yeah.
The free throw shooting, the 3-point shot, even the 2-point field goal.
MGC being covered by Tapeño. Gets it back. Marco Cruz, they have 5 to operate. 3 now. Patrick Sleep. Up and in. Off the glass, it's good.
What a drive by Patrick Sleep, bailing out itong Perpetual with 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
This is the Patrick Sleep game as Tapeño continues to work hard for Letran.
You know, this guy Tapeño, the start of the season, siya yung starting 5 ni Coach Allen. Pero once, you know, Kevin Santos found his rhythm, talagang napunta siya sa third stringer.
40-37. Ganda nung hanap. John Abbas placing it in.
And Abbas is doing damage silently for Perpetual. You know, his offensive rebounding, his cuts.
Hop and hoop for Jonathan Manalini. 11 points.
There are no words to describe this guy. What a joy to watch him play.